Hello, everybody. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. Thank you for joining us. So this is session number 1 of 2. Today for Super Chat requests, we're also offering them, of course, through other formats. So let's go ahead and give you guys the opportunity to go ahead and get some personal guidance. Here we go. All right, guys. So I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. So what we do typically for Super Chat live streams is give you guys the opportunity to go ahead and request your own personal mini reading. And again, it's available either through Super Chat. We've also got them available through Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. That information is scrolling down below. My daughter Cameron is the moderator here today, so feel free to go ahead and ask any questions that you have. We've also already received requests prior to the start of the live stream. And Shazia, hi, I see your request here. So let's go ahead and get to your request here. So yours is anything about career, money, and love. Thank you for letting me know in advance. I saw that in the comments, so I was able to actually pull my decks related to that subject. So let's go ahead and grab some advice here. I'll start off with the energy of bringing you abundance from the Angels of Abundance deck. Wouldn't that be nice to bring that in before the end of this year and have that energy follow you into the next year? So this one is really wanting to come through. Take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Now, I don't know if you're wanting a change in career, if you're contemplating maybe going a different route. It could be telling you here that your spirit guides, your angel guides, they are guiding you onto whatever path feels right to you. And this is the next card coming forward. We have Abundance Mindset, which is another great card. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. I love this card. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. And it always reminds me of that law of attraction type energy where you picture it as if you already have it, so that the universe really picks up off of that vibe and energy. It'll definitely pick up off of it and be able to bring it to you in the real world, you know? So let's go ahead and see. I've got a couple more decks here. So this is the Money and Career Oracle, and then we'll grab some tarot, of course, and then we'll get some love messages for you. All right, angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Shazia, Virgo. All right, so what other advice needs to come forward for you? Ooh, we have luck. You got lucky, winnings, money. I mean, that luck doesn't necessarily have to be pertaining to, let's just say, gambling or, you know, just that game of chance type thing. But good luck is definitely on your side there. So that's a really nice energy. And I'm going to go ahead and pull from this deck. It's called Hustle by Fire Witch Tarot. This deck, it could be a little bit naughty. It's got some profanity if you're familiar with Fire Witch Tarot. All right, let's go ahead and see what's coming through from this deck, and then we'll see what tarot brings forward. Good luck is on your side. Abundance. Let's see, what does this say? Ooh, shopping spree, treat yourself. And of course, it's nicer to do that when you are in that space of abundance, certainly, you know, when you're not concerned about your finances, if things aren't too tight there. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot here for you and see what else we can learn. All right. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Shazia, Virgo. Focusing on career, finances, and love. So tarot has a mind of its own. Even though I'm focusing on just your career opportunities and finances, love could also come forward. So let's see. For Shazia. Ooh, I like this. Okay, so the Page of Wands, there's that creative spark attached to this card. And as you can see from the keywords right there, okay, limitless potential. So what's ahead of you? Oh my goodness, you've got so many options, so many choices perhaps. We already see that good luck is on your side. Now, we do have the Temperance card coming through, picking up off of Sagittarius energy. Maybe something along the lines of Sagittarius season might be significant for you. This is a card of being able to restore balance, doing something that you really love where you feel you're in harmony with what it is that you're doing, you know, for your vocation, your life purpose. And if it's just not there right now, just know that it does require patience on your part. Okay. I love this as well. Okay, so we've got the Four of Wands. So in this particular instance, this for me provides you with a solid foundation, certainly when it comes to your vocation, life purpose, career, finances. Okay, so all of that looks really good. Happy home life, certainly perhaps a happy work environment. This is really nice too. You've got the Magician, and then you've got the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, just look at the image right here for the Ace of Pentacles. It's manifestation. You've got two cards right next to each other talking about that manifestation, that you really can have a very positive outcome to your career choices and finances. And let's just say you are interested in a change of scenery or changing careers. Just know that it could certainly reflect off of a fresh start when it comes to that as well. So all looking very nice when it comes to that. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at your love life here. Okay, give me 1 second to get my desk in order. All right, so when it comes to love and romance here, I want to go ahead and use this deck. Give me 1 second. All right, so I'll be pulling from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle here. All right, what do we need to know? For Shazia, Virgo, when it comes to love, romance, relationships, and if you're just now tuning in, guys, welcome to our Super Chat live stream. So this is session number 1. We're going to have another one tonight at 7. So this one's going to be about an hour or so. The one this evening is a little bit longer. We do have Beso, your lips were meant for mine. No other kiss can ever compare to your kiss, our kiss. And of course, you know, I'm very well aware of the situation with Sobi, and so I really do feel maybe there's still a part of your energy that's thinking about him and the times that you guys have shared. However, this can also reflect off of a new love opportunity, of course. That's somebody that you will have those intimate moments with. Okay, let's see what else. We have the search. Okay, so it does say we search, we hope, and sometimes we do find that one perfect love that lasts a lifetime. Other times our search leads us to grief, heartache, disappointment. There are no guarantees in life that we're going to leave this world having known the type of love you read about in romance novels, but it sure is worth searching for. Okay, so as far as when it comes to searching for love, that search is certainly not over. Let's see what else here. And again, look at this. We've got the intimacy, okay, touching, the attraction, the fire, the passion between us is undeniable. I want you, you want me. We have had this intensity right from the start, the way you kiss me. So there's that reference to kissing again. Move me, make love to me. I remember the way we looked into each other's eyes, the sound of your breath, the taste of your kiss. Nobody will ever touch me the way you do. Nobody. And of course, I know you've got your own interpretation of that, but it could also represent somebody new that comes in who really can bring you that intimacy that you certainly deserve in your life. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot. with that. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Shazia, Virgo. The search is not over. Okay. You're meant to find happiness in love, you know? All right. So first card, we do have the High Priestess. And this is your own divine feminine energy where you have to trust what you're feeling. Trust what's in your heart, regardless of what's going on around you, especially if things just aren't the way you'd like, okay? And you've experienced tower moments, you know, chaotic experiences, upheavals, relationships that didn't work out, okay? But that doesn't mean that that's where you're meant to be forever. So check out this next card. We've got the Ten of Cups. You are meant to find this type of experience during your lifetime. It's right next to search. So during your search here on Earth, while you're here, you will be able to find the Ten of Cups where you can experience marriage, having children, family, all of the things that would make you very happy. Let's see what else here. What else? Okay, so this comes down to you realizing that you have options. You've got choices. You don't have to just settle for one situation that didn't work out. Okay, so this is what's being presented to you. Just know that you're meant for better. You're meant for greater, and you're meant for happiness. Look at that. Even though you've been disappointed so far with that Five of Cups and knowing that you've been through some pain and have experienced getting your heart broken. But again, that's not where you're meant to be for the rest of your life. This is where you're meant to be. You see, you've got the Sun where you can experience true happiness with somebody. And I love how in this particular deck, it does say radiance and abundance. And we've already tapped into your abundance. And of course, abundance comes in many forms. It doesn't just come in material things. It can also come in love. Okay. And then look at the next card. You've got the Two of Cups. So you see, you are meant to experience this happiness. You are meant to find your ideal person in this lifetime. You've got other choices perhaps to entertain at this point, regardless of tower moments and disappointments that you have experienced. This is where you're meant to be. And all you need to do is to, similar to what we've already talked about, you know, envisioning something as if you've already got it. Do the same thing when it comes to your romantic partnerships. All right, so beautiful reading, Shazia. I really like those messages coming through for you. And of course, reach out, you know, whenever you are in need of additional guidance. Thank you so much for being here. All right, guys, so moving on to some requests that I did receive prior to the live stream. So this is for Elise. And if you're just now tuning in, feel free to go ahead and request your own personal mini reading. All right, guys, let me just get myself situated here. Ooh, let me read your comment. Shazia, I recently applied for another position within my company. Would I get that position? Well, based off of what I'm seeing in your reading, I would say there's a really good chance that that could happen. Absolutely. Best of luck to you. All right, guys, so let me move on to the next request. Give me 1 second. And as you guys have seen, it doesn't just have to pertain to, you know, romantic type readings. It can also be career. It could also be finances that we can take a look at. Okay. All right. So this reading is for Elise. She submitted a couple of requests via email. So you guys are certainly welcome to do that as well for any of the live streams that we do. All right. So Elise, let me go ahead and do your first one. All right, an update on my relationship with Scorpio man, initials SR. How is it going? And is he interested in moving to a love relationship with me? Okay, no problem. Let's go ahead and take a look at SR's energy. All right, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on SR. Scorpio and the connection with Elise, Taurus. All right. So, of course, when you go back and watch this, Elise, maybe there will be similar messages compared to the one that I did for you previously. So I do recall, I believe there was this X energy that was tied into that last time. So let's see. All right, so we do have this mute card. I've thought about reaching out to you, but then I stopped myself. All right, so again, that could be pertaining to maybe somebody that he is no longer speaking to, whether it's an ex or somebody else. Okay, let's see. Let's see. What other energies are tied into SR Scorpio? We have mistakes. Look at that. I will make things right between us one day. So here's the thing, because I remember, I believe there was that whole X thing that I picked up last time. It's still coming through here. Honestly, at least that's the energy that I'm getting from SR here. There's something tied into the past that isn't quite finished, whether SR has shared this with you or not. And then this is the next card. We have circumstances. I'm trying to take responsibility for my actions right now. So, you know, I don't know if SR is holding back from getting into a love relationship with you, Elise, but I have a feeling it's got something to do with the past here. All right, let me go ahead and grab some tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on the connection between Elise, Taurus, and SR Scorpio. What is going on here? Look at this, though. We've got the Ace of Cups. It's almost like life is wanting to really push SR towards this new romance with you. But look at the next card. We've got a Tower, and then we have the Nine of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords. We've got the Empress. Look at how this is coming forward. Let me just move these guys over. And then we have the Seven of Swords, which represents perhaps cheating, infidelity, deception. You know, as we can clearly see right there, he's acknowledging some of the mistakes he's made. And I have a feeling that contributed to a Tower moment with someone else prior to when he met you, because we've got this energy of anxiety and fears with the Nine of Swords. He could have also dealt with a divine feminine who might have cut him out because there was cheating or deception, betrayal that was going on. So he needs to be able to work through that. And I feel that could be the case, you know, trying to take responsibility for past actions. And I'm not quite sure, honestly, if he's sharing this with you. Probably not. But that's the energy that's coming forward. So this relationship with SR, look at this. We've got the Temperance card. So it's going to take a little bit of time, maybe, at least, to even get to a love connection with SR, because he's got a lot of past baggage that seems to be presenting itself here. And I don't know why that's coming forward. You know, I can only read the cards as they're presenting itself here, and that seems to be what I'm picking up. And then we do have the Six of Pentacles, which is about equality, equal give and take. And just the energy that I'm picking up from SR, that's not quite possible at this time, as long as a part of his heart space is focused maybe on an ex or someone from the past where they either had a falling out. There could have been cheating, as I've mentioned. We've got the Seven of Swords popping up. He could also be having nightmares about what this Tower moment represents, knowing full well he could take things here with you, but if it's not moving in that direction, that's possibly due to the Temperance requiring patience on your part, because he needs a little bit more time to take it there. And I'm also getting perhaps this person from his past might either want to come back, or there's a part of his heart space that he would consider taking this person back. That's just the energy that I am getting there when it comes to SR. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some advice for your second question here. All right, can you tell me if SR is meant to work with me on projects that I'll be setting up in the near future? Let's grab some advice there. Maybe you guys would be better off in a working relationship for the meantime rather than a romantic partnership. I just am picking up from him. He's a little bit stuck in the past there. All right, so let's grab some advice here. Let's see. I'm guided to pull from that money and career oracle that I pulled from earlier. Let's see what the advice is there. If you guys are truly meant to work together, let's see what that energy looks like, Elise, okay? Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on the energy between SR Scorpio and Elise Taurus as far as a work environment, working together. All right, let's see, at least from SR's point of view, what's going on there. Okay. We have 111. I actually like that number. If you see this number, keep positive thoughts. You're manifesting what you desire. So that could be telling you here, Elise, that at least when it comes to you and SR being together in, again, a work environment, maybe it could actually be a very successful one there. So that's really interesting how that's coming forward. Okay, let's grab one more and then we'll grab some tarot here. We have new manager. Okay, so that could simply be, especially if you would represent someone who's managing the business, maybe this is an indication that you could be very successful. You'll be able to manifest whatever it is that you want, but it could also be telling you you might have to consider somebody new to work with aside from SR. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot. All right, let's see what else we can pick up here. And if you're just now tuning in, guys, welcome to our Super Chat live stream. This is session number 1 of 2 today. The second one will be at 7 p.m. tonight, Pacific Standard Time, giving you guys the opportunity to get your own personal mini reading. So this first one, it's going to be about an hour or so. The one this evening will be a little bit longer. All right, Elise, let's go ahead and see what else here. Okay, so we do have the Ten of Swords. So this is perhaps addressing business ventures that ended up not working out. You know, you've suffered some financial losses perhaps. So this is interesting too, that we've got the Ten of Wands. So maybe this is you just taking on too much at this time, especially when we are in the process of getting a business to take off. It could be that. It does represent a heavy workload, especially if you're dealing with people that aren't exactly pulling their weight, perhaps. So that could also be an indication, perhaps, if you and SR were to get into a business relationship, that he wouldn't pull his weight, maybe. So this is interesting. We've got the Lover's card. We've got the Eight of Cups. Ooh, this is interesting. The Knight of Pentacles. And then the Five of Swords. So since we're focusing on you and SR in a business relationship, you're first of all being directed to perhaps walk away from the idea that that would be a successful venture. And you might also want to start off working on your own. You know, this is you being self-sufficient, especially being able to provide for yourself financially. And this right here represents perhaps that you're being guided to do what it is that you love, be passionate about what you do. And the person that you do choose to work with, there has to be the chemistry there. You both have to be able to be on the same page and have the love for the company, love for the work that you're both doing. Because if you don't, look at where this is going to go. Okay, so Five of Swords. You guys probably wouldn't see eye to eye in a work environment here. At least that's the way it's presenting itself. You know, if you look at this energy, you guys would be bickering, getting in each other's face, probably not agreeing on certain aspects of the business or the project. So the advice here, at least the way it's presenting itself, Elise, is that it probably would not be a good work partnership. You know, maybe it's one of those things where you guys would be more successful in a friendship. you know, rather than exploring where things could go romantically, as well as opening things up to your work and your livelihood and your business and whatever project you're considering him to be a partner with you. I feel, you know, it could start off okay, but then end up with you guys just not seeing eye to eye, having very different visions of what it is that you would want for your project. And then it's just not going to end up working out to be something lucrative or successful. Okay, so at least that's how it's presenting itself. Here, we could do another check-in on this, maybe in a couple weeks if you'd like. All right, so that's what I've got there. All right, guys, so do we have any other requests for either a Super Chat, Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal mini reading here? You know, and if not, we can go ahead and shut it off, you know, turn it off for the day, or at least until 7 o'clock tonight. Totally up to you guys, but that's basically why we're here, to give you guys the opportunity to go ahead and request a personal mini reading. All right, so as you guys can see at the top there, to request a reading, all we would need are first names, sun signs, a brief background, and one question. So if that's it for now, I guess we can go ahead and cut it short. We'll give it another minute just to make sure there aren't any other requests here. And again, guys, just a reminder, we have the second session tonight at 7, and we did this because we've realized there were a lot of folks that were getting up super early, especially those who live outside of the United States. And we've gotten messages, oh, I got up at 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning just to be able to tune in. So hopefully by giving you guys a couple of time slots to be able to choose when to tune in, you know, we're giving folks some choices there as to when you guys can watch these live streams. All right, so I think that's it for now. I don't see any other requests on the comments there. And I'd love it if you guys can join us this evening. And so we'll go ahead and cut this one short. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys this evening. Take care.